Welcome to the first episode of Roar TV. This is Cameron.
This is Groves.
We're going to be talking about football,
Volleyball,
tennis,
fishing.
Oh yeah, we're back to school. Let's kick it over to Dr. Crawford.
All right, as you know, 2015-2016 school year, well, it's here. I'm here at the fourth period lunch. It's our first lunch of the day. You notice it's pretty packed in here. All right, well, we got everybody in. We're looking at about 1,060 students here. This is the third day of school, and that's where we're sitting right now. So we're up a little bit with that 8th grade class that's coming in, freshmen. It's a pretty big class, but we're doing okay. All three lunches are fine. I'll tell you another thing. If you haven't gone through the lunch line and checked out the new food options, it's good stuff. All right, we got some great salads. We even got some, what are they called, Dippin' Dots. Not bad. They said they're pretty good. Mr. Andrews is, look at, Mr. Andrews is going to get some right now. So I promise you, it's been a really good start to the school year. We were a little nervous about traffic, you know, in the front and the back, getting everybody in, but that's all part of construction. And I promise you, about 15 months from now, when we're opening up that new gym, we're opening the new auditorium, all right? We're opening the new H wing, which you're going to hear about, which is all of our classes where they'll be. I promise you, it's all going to be worth it. One thing I'm a little worried about, but I think it's okay, because Mr. Anderson, he's laughing over there, but he's in charge of checking it, is that long walkway from the cafetorium up to Egypt, I think it is. Okay, it's really long, right? But I think it's safe and secure. It's, you know, bolted to the ground, and all of the plywood on top is good and, you know, solid and strapped down. So I think we're okay, but the only suggestion I give everybody, if you don't have a little small raincoat or maybe an umbrella to put in your backpack, you might want to do it before the rains come. Thanks, it's going to be a great school year.
So how's back to school?
Back to school is pretty good. Thank God it's my last year.
No, it's not.
There's too many freshmen. You're a junior.
So how's back to school?
It's good. I'm glad to be back, play volleyball, and glad to see my friends. My favorite class is lunch. That's about it.
It's great. Lunch is awesome.
So, Ms. King, how are you liking Kaufman right now?
I have very, very good feelings about Kaufman. We just got a house, just officially moved here, and the staff has been nothing but sweethearts. The students are all just been wonderful in and out of the room, so it's going great.
Well, glad you could be here, you know, as one of your students anyway. Speaking of student, I'm sure everybody'd like to know what it is you teach here.
I teach theater arts. So I teach theater arts 1 through 4, and I also teach the production 1 through 4, which is the main stage group, and I also help with technical theater.
So, what exactly are you hoping to get out of theater this year?
I hope to take some of my knowledge and really just impart it on the kids. I know that's what every teacher wants, but especially with theater, you get to have so much fun getting creative and exploring different dynamics that you can't explore, you know, in other subjects. It kind of allows for another creative outlet. So I'm excited to do productions and create characters with the kids to see what, you know, I can instill in them.
So give everybody like a sense of imagination, pretty much, right?
Absolutely. See what they can come up with on their own.
So, now we get into a little bit more personal, because I'm sure everyone wants to know, what's your favorite hobby when you're not teaching?
Ooh, favorite hobby. I like going to the lake and being really lazy. Just
Everybody likes being
floating
lazy.
there, maybe grilling some burgers. I like laying on the couch,
on the
watching
lake?
some chick shows. I
grill
grill the burgers.
Grilling on lake on your lap.
I do. I have a floating grill, so that's nifty.
That's fancy.
I do what I can. It's the epitome of lazy.
Well, thank you for your time, Ms. King. So.
Thank you.
Let's go to Coach Highlander for the football report.
Okay, so Coach, how do you feel about the team like coming out of two-a-days?
I feel we're a lot further along than we were last year. We got a lot of returners, and so that's good for the program. We have a lot of young men who have stepped up, who are going to have some very important roles this year. on special teams as well as offense and defense. And everybody seems to feel well suited to the style we're running now, and so it's made it a lot easier with the transition. So,
Who do you think are some of the standouts?
well, besides you yourself, of course, I think right now Connor Pesh is really good offensively and defensively. He's really stepped up. Drew Prox is doing a great job. Ali Guy, Zach Grubbs. We put him on offense now where he's kind of wanting to play a little bit.
Yeah.
So he's stepped up over there as well. Austin Gomez looks really great. He looks very comfortable in the pocket. Spencer Murray, big on the line. He should be a leader right there, and he's doing a good job right there. Anthony Berry stepped it up. Now we have Austin Weatherly playing with us now up on the varsity, and that's big for him. Jonathan Barraza coming in is first year playing. He's doing a great job. Very aggressive young man. We've got some good. Drew Armstrong has looked good in his role. I'm very impressed. There's so many of them to name. Yeah, just some good role players, and everybody's really stepped up, and it's made it really fun, and it's made it a lot easier on our part.
So how do you feel that our non-district schedule will prepare us for district and maybe playoffs?
I think it is a great preparation for us. Playing Fairfield is ranked #1 in Division II, 4A, and so that's a big test the week coming after Gainesville. Gainesville is no slouch. They're a tough running team, and they've got really big running backs and good linemen, so they're going to be tough. We got Kennedale, of course. Kennedale's ranked #2, I think, in Division I. They're always good. So that's a big test, and that's a team that you can look further in the playoffs. They're probably playing again, and so that gives us a good look at where we're at in the year. Terrell, is always a big rivalry deal, and so that's going to be a fun game. Got to beat them. Good thing is we got Terrell and we got Fairfield here, so we're excited about that. We got more returning than they do. I think that experience is going to really help us out. And so I'm excited about it, and I think the men are excited about it too.
It was good. I mean, we started out slow, but eventually the defense picked it up, and it was over from there. It was crazy. I caught a cramp trying to jump and celebrate. My boy Hank right here, just on instincts, just kicked it and got us an interception. We got Fairfield coming to town this week. They're #1. It's gonna be pretty tough, but to be the best, you gotta beat the best.
How do I find out about prom?
Hey, you know what? I know how you can do that. Let's go see Miss Lucas.
Let's go.
Hey guys, my name's Mrs. Lucas. You can sign up for prom to work the concession stand and earn money off of your prom tickets. Miss Taylor is also in charge, so if you have questions, you can go talk to her as well. The prom sign-up sheet is outside my door here. You can also sign up for prom reminds, and I'll send you reminders on when you work and what times you are working for the concession stand. So main thing right now is sign up to work the concession stands, and then we will talk about fundraisers and everything once we get your officers elected.
Yo, this is B-Dog.
And this is K-Dizzle.
And we're going to talk about the
Lady Lions volleyball. We're going to kick it over to Coach Molly.
We did well last year. We ended up winning district. We tied with Maybank and then beat them in the playoff to be outright district champs. And we ended up losing in the first round of the playoffs. So our expectations for this year is to go even further. We still plan on trying to win district, and we want to go, even further into the playoffs. We'd like to, have a chance to reach the regional tournament. So all the district opponents will be pretty tough. I mean, anytime you're playing in a district ball game, the intensity level goes up. So all those teams that we're going to face in district, especially Crandall, because that's a big rivalry between us and them, and they have the most returning players from last year as well. So that should be a really good matchup between Crandall. Well, we only have 5 teams in our district, and 4 of them make it. So we have to win a game against one of our district opponents. We should be able to do that, and but that's not our only goal this year. Is just to make the playoffs. Every year we expect to make a deep run into the playoffs. So that's it.
Remember that bass I caught the other day?
Yeah.
Let's go see how big the fishing team caught.
All right, let's cast it over to Nicole.
Okay, if you want to be a part of the Kaufman High School fishing team, you need to talk to Mr. Holland in the junior high about further information, and it's $50 to register. Our expectations for the fishing team is to definitely pull in a full sack every time, go to all 5 tournaments. You have to make 3 to qualify for regionals. You have to be in the top 65%, I think. Our regional qualifiers were Blake Bailey, Easton Foster, Justin White, Tyler Easley, Megan Poe, and a couple more others.
What's the theme for the pep rally on Friday?
I don't know.
Let's throw it over to Chloe and find out.
Hi, I'm Drew. I'm here with Chloe, and we're talking about this week's pep rally.
So this week's theme is Beach Bash. So bring all of your floaties, everything. If you're going to bring beach balls, take them with you. Don't leave them there. So you can do fun things, dress up like that awkward, beach tourist, whatever you want to do.
And what about some of the do's and don'ts?
Okay, so don'ts. Do not boo the freshmen, any cheerleaders that you see, because we all were freshmen before, so you know how that feels. You can get involved if we have any games or some of the pep rally with the band if you want to get up and dance. And also, don't bring any horns. If you're going to bring silly string, you have to clean it up. And then, of course, the beach balls again. Just take them with you.
I wonder how the cross-country team is gonna do.
Look at this clip.
Hello, my name is Vonnie San Juan, and I'm going to be interviewing Coach Stone. As you all know, he's the coach for the cross-country and the boys and the girls. How you doing?
Good, how are you, Gino?
Doing pretty good. All right, let's start off with some basic questions. Okay, so how do you feel about this upcoming season?
This season is going to be, we got 2 different teams working. A lot of returners for the girls. Matter of fact, all 7 girls that were at the state meet last year returning this year. Doesn't mean they're all going to make varsity, but they're all returning.
That's good.
We have some good young girls coming up too. I think that can help us out, make us stronger. And then on the boys' side, we returned, only 1 guy returned from the state team last year. So there's a lot of open spots, and I'm pretty excited about how the guys are looking.
All right, with such a successful reputation as with all the trophies you won, do you feel like you have a target on your back?
Well, there's 2 ways to look at that. I'm sure we do. I'm sure there's some people when they come and race against us, they're looking to use us as a measuring stick or try to come beat us. But I would much rather be the one, be the team that people are trying to beat than being the chaser. So consistently just trying to uphold that is definitely one of our one of the things we're trying to do, and it's a motivational drive, I think, for the kids to try to uphold the tradition. So I'm okay with that.
That's good. So one more question.
Okay.
As for your organization, do you have a philosophy, like overall philosophy, that you tell your kids, or?
Yeah, there's a couple things we drive home. Pretty much, if every day you get an inch better, one day you'll be a mile better. I mean, so it takes time. That's the premise of that. And another one is I always like to say is every day you're either getting better or you're getting worse. There's no such thing as staying the same, because staying the same means you're getting passed up by someone. So, I mean, every day we got to come trying to get a little bit better. It doesn't mean we have to make big, huge strides every day, but we need to make sure we're trying to get a little better each day. And from the start of the season to the end of the season, I want to see a team that really progresses and gets a lot. I mean, once we towards the top, that's when we want to peak too. So that's what we're shooting for. The last few meets, district, regionals, and hopefully state.
Well, thank you. You heard it here. Just trying to be better every day. And then one day you'll be up there with the state team. And yeah. All right. And thank you. Thank you again for your time.
Thank you, Giovanni.
Hi, I'm Jose Olvera.
And I'm Jay Flynn.
We're out here at Kaufman tennis practice.
It's looking fantastic. Let's kick it over to Coach Lott.
2 days went real well. It was very hot outside. I think we were having to deal with 100-degree temperatures, but most of our 2 days it was tryouts, and we had kids just play matches all day long, but we were very pleased with the results. Our district is fairly easy with one exception. Wills Point is strong, and they'll be the ones that we have to worry about and be concerned about for this season. We will be hosting them here October 8th, so any support we can get from the student body would be greatly appreciated. Well, obviously we want to end the season at the state tournament, but we will definitely be at the regional tournament and most likely hopefully be the #1 seed, if not the #2 seed. There's some tough teams that'll be there, obviously, in Frisco Reedy, which is a new school. Wills Point will probably be there, Argyle and Alvarado. But if we take care of business, I think that we have a really good chance at ending at the state tournament.